Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel in Yahaha again. This time I'm working on the low poly everything event, so that means full set is low poly. There's a lot of stuff tagged as low poly, and I'm currently trying to work out this car mechanic. So what I want to do is have the car drive in a circular way, drive basically a few streets and then circle back to the start, so I can have it run all the time and it looks like it's lively and stuff. And I tried setting this up with the move component, which would work, but the car doesn't turn on intersections, so I'm thinking about, okay, how can I do this? And my attempt was, in this case, to use the behavior mechanic. So as you can see, the car is now an NPC. Right now I just noticed that I don't even have a street set up on the other side of the river, so I'm going to fix that and do the river, do the street on the other side. I'll take this opportunity to talk a bit about the whole level, which you will probably see a bit more of. I decided to go for a whole cityscape. For those who have seen my last level, I still have some video about it on my computer, but I never edited it and published it. Yeah, this time for the event I'm doing a Lowpoly City with the idea that you have a lot of quests to do, and you can do little tasks, and the whole thing is supposed to feel kind of happy, kind of positive. I want a positive city vibe. Probably gonna work a few solar punk ideas into this. Yeah, we'll see about this. Right now I'm just setting up the street. It's not finished setting up, so even when I'm working on the car again, I should turn around the T sections and stuff. Yeah, but in general the idea is to have a vibrant living city where you can just look around, feel at home, do some small-time jobs, but ultimately this is more about feeling. This is not level with a main quest that you follow. It's more like yeah, run around, enjoy the city, do some minor stuff, maybe do a few jobs, and just have fun. It's my first bigger project that I want to yeah, it's not going to be the metaverse, but it's like the idea of having an online place where you live, something like that. I know it's a bit complicated, but this is the idea I'm looking into with this. Yeah. But back to the car. So my idea is to try to set up the car as an NPC with the move behavior. There's the patrol behavior, which means it patrols around a certain point, which doesn't really work because it would probably go around on the pedestrian sideways, and I don't want that. So yeah, I tried to think. I thought that maybe I can use the move component to make this work properly. And what I actually do after I finish this video is I will try to set up the same way with an NPC and see if this works. So if I wonder if it's the car or if it's something else, but I already foreshadowed that it isn't going to work like I intended to. So here I am setting up the waypoints for the move behavior. You can see it's the behavior component, the mode move. Oh, I can see if there's other modes as well. I didn't check that out. I'll see. Oh, actually, I think the other controls is attack. The other modes are petrol, and attack. Not sure. I have to look into that, but yeah. I want the yellow car to go around the 4 intersections, cross the bridges, and then be back at the start point. So it's basically just you walk around and you see just drive by, and usually people don't pay that much attention, so they're like, wait, this is the same a car that has passed me 3 times. They're just like, hey, I'm walking through the city, there's people here and there's NPCs, some of them I can talk to, and oh, there's a car, that's cool. And it's just intended to give a little bit of a vibe, or a little bit of a better feeling to actually be in this city. Yeah. And I basically just finished setting up the waypoint, as you can see, though it's basically just a round way. And in theory, what I hope what it would do that it turns 1 time around all the points, and then it starts again. Yeah. Right now, this point is somewhere really, yeah, on another place. But you can already see that it's, I don't know, suiciding into the river? I didn't set that up, but okay, car, if you want to do that, I don't know. Yeah, so I was actually checking out, and my coordinates are good. Set up fine. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, I tried to see if the NPC component is interfering, but yeah, apparently it has a name, so apparently it needs the NPC component for some kind, and it's still suiciding into the river for some reason. I mean, okay, I guess. And then I thought, okay, maybe I did something wrong, because I formerly had a character sit in the car, which didn't work. It just floated out, so I deleted that. And I thought, okay, maybe this is a problem. Maybe the problem is that I had something weird set up. So there's the patrol. Yeah, it just says around a certain radius and stuff. So I was like, okay, what am I doing wrong? What is the problem? And I decided to set up a second car to see if maybe the way is too big, maybe it's too it's too large. I don't know. Not really sure. Maybe the speed is too high. The start speed is at 1 meter per second, which is it. I mean, then I can also walk. But yeah, it's still suiciding into the water for some reason. Also doesn't have a collision, which is good because it can't run over any pedestrians. But yeah, I have no idea why it does that. Yeah, no idea. Fiddle around with the camera, and you can see I can get a bit of an isotropic vibe there. Camera is really sometimes a bit weird. Yeah. And that's when I decided to set up a second car. You can see I've found a few interesting low poly cars that I'm gonna use in this on this scene. As you can see, I'm already not really done building anything. I'm currently also setting up the scene, like where to go, how this, what kind of houses. So this part of the city, there will be like blocks, like the block front that I built next to this is what this part of the city will look like. I will have a suburb area. I actually have a piece of paper with all the ideas that I have lying around somewhere. I just have no idea where I have it right now. But yeah, there's supposed to be a park. There will obviously be a train station, and you will most likely spawn at the train station, or maybe it's a bus station. I don't know yet. Have to see if I go with the train or the bus vibes more this time. But yeah, some kind of public transportation, which I will also use in conjunction with teleporters to get people quickly around the town. So you can basically just teleport via a bus into the city part you want. You can also teleport back, and yeah, you have to transit over the over the central station because it's a bit easier. Yeah. My idea this time was actually with the behavior to set it up via coordinates. So I wanted to type the coordinates in precisely with so because I thought maybe doing this by hand is the problem. Maybe I messed up setting it around because I just dragged them somewhere. So I decided to set them up simply by typing in the coordinate that I wanted. But yeah, this was also not successful yet. I'll definitely ask about this next week if this is intended or not. So hopefully we can fix that and I can have my cars drive out. At least with the behavior, with the move behavior, instead of the direct move component, it turns. So if I can set this up with behaviors, if we can fix this somehow, then at least I have a turning car, which would be really cool because I have no idea how to actually make a car turn with the move action. And yeah, the gray car also decided to suicide into the river, so I have to think of something to prevent pollution and ask the cars nicely not to collectively decide to kill themselves. Okay, so I set this up as a monster with a name, with move and stuff. And this time yeah, for the quicker solution, I just set up 2 points because this was just for me to confirm that it actually is going to drive into the river. So the points are both set up in different directions. It's basically just away from the river and to somewhere else. And I'm just wondering if it takes world coordinates to go to and not relative coordinates. I mean, it shows me relative coordinates, but it seems like it's within world coordinates. I can try that. Yeah, maybe there's an update to this video tomorrow or in the next few days because I figured it out, and then I will definitely put an update out, follow-up video basically. Yeah, both are still into the river. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching and see you guys around. Okay guys, here's a quick update. I found out what the problem was. As you can see, the car is now turned. What I did was this. I turned the rotation of the car, and that turned the rotation of the whole behavior movement component. The behavior component is exactly what we want. Let me demonstrate. There it goes, in the correct direction, and watch what happens at the corner. Whoop whoop! We have our car and it's working as intended. Isn't that beautiful? Anyhow, now again, thanks for watching. I hope you're all healthy, I hope you're all safe. I hope nobody gets in any car trouble whatsoever, and see you guys around.